This is Ben, Liam and Belle on Nova.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, fun one today. Belle made a friend. We unpack that a fair bit. There's a lot of friendship chat.
Yep. What I would say is, just really quickly before we jump into the podcast, on the App Squad, somebody shared a meme and they said, I had to post this because loved that Ben did the in between his friends stuff. It was so quick. I didn't even know what I was doing. That was a Liam directive. I haven't seen that, so I was kind of just playing it for Liam's
Wait,
sake.
someone already posted about it.
Yeah, they were quick.
Jeez, that's real quick.
But I got the credit for the thing I didn't even know.
Well, thank you. That's very honourable of you, sir.
Yes.
Honourable like a samurai.
Well, so
The Last
there was
Ronin.
also there was also an Alpha Squad post of someone very excited to get the Crocs ready.
Yep.
To kill vitamin C. You will hear the slaughtering.
Yes. No spoilers though.
No.
Just quickly, I said The Last Ronin. Belle, do you know what a Ronin is?
And Ronan Keating.
I know what a Ronin is.
Keating.
Can you tell me what a Ronin is, Liam?
An outcast samurai.
It's a samurai who's trained in the art of samurai,
It's pretty dope.
but he's been, or she, has been disgraced. And they're no longer a part of a clan, so they're kind of like a rogue samurai, a Ronin, and they roam the country.
I didn't ask for that.
And did you know samurai used to be the
but-
police force?
Huh?
The samurai
Samurai,
used
yeah.
to be the police force
What do you
in
mean?
Japan.
Oh.
That's what the samurai were. They were orders of the peace.
There you go.
Kept the peace.
That was more interesting.
Anyway, enjoy the pod. Morning, Melbourne. I keep thinking I've bottomed out on sleep, and then I keep getting less.
Oh, what happened last night?
I just cried a lot. And so I went to
thought you
bed.
said you cried a lot.
No,
I was like, oh my God,
no.
Why
Freddie,
did I do this? Why did we have a baby?
no, Freddie, my son, cried a lot. And so I went to bed at 7:30, which sounds lovely, but I reckon in total I probably got 4 hours sleep.
Well,
He kept waking up all the time.
as I keep saying, the Godfather is here. He has had a lot of sleep as of late and is ready for dad duty.
What I would say though, and I know this will get you excited, we should try and organise a time when you can all come over to meet him. We should start working towards that.
Did we get that on record? That's
How does 1 p.m.
huge.
today sound?
Too soon. I just think that
We'll
I'm
make it 3
I'm-
p.m. We can have an afternoon tea.
I'm happy to open up a dialogue. I don't know if it's better off.
What
if
about this
you-
weekend?
I don't know if it's better off if you come to our house and we do like pizza,
What?
or if we go.
That's how you announce
somewhere.
the baby. every time we get invited to Ben's house for pizza, it's for a milestone. It's like, hey, we're getting married,
No,
or like,
no.
hey, we're having a baby, or you can meet the baby. We're not going to get pizza at Ben's house again until they have another baby. It's going to be another 2 years.
Don't host a whole pizza party. Just we'll have a cup
Will
of tea.
it be? Will it
Well,
be?
a cup
No,
of
you don't
tea.
come and have a cup of tea. That's lame.
We'll be
You
there
don't
for
have a cup of
half
tea.
an
I'm
hour.
hungry.
Half an hour, and then we'll go.
Will it be
Even how
too
does it
much
work?
if we're both coming at the same time? Like, is it
Nah,
better to
get it
stagger
out
it?
of
Because I think I would rather everyone come at the same
Yeah.
time and then get it out of the way.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah, yeah,
also, how does it work? Like, do we just hand the baby
Yes.
around a circle?
It's like pass the parcel.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What should I come at least 10 minutes earlier because Belle, I'm the godfather, so it's, do you know what I mean? It's like
Oh,
I don't know.
Fine, we'll do it in shift. You come 10 minutes, we'll have a crossover, and then you can leave.
You can
Excellent.
come early, but I won't let you in.
I'll be waiting as long as I'm the first through the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just want to be.
Absolutely.
I just want to be the first.
You could go to the gym or do the shopping or go to work. But what if you went in a beachier direction?
You're only a what if away from a holiday with the What If app.
Book accommodation, flights, packages, and more. What if? It's Aussie for travel.
Ben, Liam, on the weekend, I was with my friend Cindy, and
Here we go again.
Sure you were.
Always banging on about Cindy.
What do you mean?
No, Belle, it is. Yeah, it's sweet. Ben, you've been away for a couple of weeks, but yeah, Belle's talking about this. She's like obsessed with this Cindy girl that she
I'm
met.
not obsessed. We're just good friends. Yeah.
How did you meet Cindy?
She was my. She's like a coach or trainer at
So she's
BFT.
she's
that I
like
go to.
you employ Cindy.
Yeah,
No,
she
I don't
works for you.
employ her. No, she was one of the coaches at the BFT that I.
It's like
I think
you're
you're
paying for a
confused-
haircut and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
me and my hairdresser are so close. We talk for like an hour every month. You're like, no, they're just talking to you whilst they're
Belle,
cutting
you're
hair.
confusing a service that you're receiving for what you're paying for with a friendship.
Okay. Well, we've been to breakfast together post session.
She takes her job seriously.
She's
We've been
she's
out
monitoring your
together.
diet.
We've been out. Like
Where'd
we
you
had
go?
dinner.
Where'd you go?
Well, we've been out in Richmond. Like we went to Richmond Club Hotel, had some drinks.
Ooh, that sounds like a bit of a friend.
Fitness friend. Can I say, as an adult, like almost 30 now,
Yeah.
making friends is rare. Like making new friends that you actually really gel with is rare. And yes, you can meet people in weird ways, usually like work or at the gym or something.
You
like
can pay them.
Yeah,
Would you say is it borderline best friend?
Best friends forever and ever.
Me and Cindy. I wouldn't say that yet. No.
I love you, Cindy.
But good friends.
Good. Yes, I could comfortably pick up the phone and be like, "Hey, this happened,"
Well,
or like,
we should do that.
"What?" I just want to talk about my friends.
We should get Cindy. What we should do is we should call Cindy.
Why do you find it so hard to believe that I can have a
Cindy
friend?
and say, "Hi, it's Belle."
No,
or,
I reckon you call Cindy Liam.
Yeah.
Not as you, but as somebody else.
Okay.
And
What, say, hey, what do you
And
think of
ask,
Belle?
"Hey, do you have a friend?" Just name all your friends.
Why?
Because I want to see
Yes,
if she's
yeah.
actually your friend.
We'll see how
Because
front
it's
of mind
so
you really are.
unbelievable that I could make a friend.
She's a trainer at your gym, so it's really that argument of
Professional or personal.
is it a friendship or are you just paying her to be nice to you and like teach you how to do exercises?
No, we have caught up outside of
Okay. Has she been to your house yet?
that. No.
So it needs to be that next step. So what we've devised is we've got Cindy's number, and you do love Cindy. You talk about her a lot.
Yep.
I'm going to call as someone from friends.com, which is
What the hell is
so
friends.com?
I'm just going to say it's friends.com, and I'll ask her to do a short survey, and I'll ask her some questions about her friends. If your name comes up,
Why would you?
if your name comes up, Belle, then we can confirm that she is in fact a real, genuine friend. If you don't come up, then it's a little bit awkward. Maybe you're not quite there yet.
So if I'm in her top friends, like if
Yeah, yeah.
if I'm in a top 8
Pretty
on
much,
MySpace.
yeah.
Okay.
Also, fun fact, if she doesn't think friends.com is real and she Googles it, friends.com is a real website.
Oh,
And it's a
awesome.
website all about making friends.
Ew.
Belle read it quite profusely before our first BFT session.
Oh,
All right, well let's call Belle's supposed friend Cindy. Hello, is this Cindy?
Yes.
Hi, it's Jerry Hopkins here from friends.com. I'm just doing a short survey. Do you have approximately 1 minute?
Yeah.
Quick survey.
No worries, Jerry.
Who is your oldest friend?
Oldest friend.
Mm.
Oh, she would be probably 45.
Oh, I meant like the friend you've had for the longest amount of time.
Oldest friend, sorry. Oldest friend would be Manisha.
Oh, she sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Who's your best friend?
Best friend, probably Manisha.
Yeah, she sounds
She's
really
my
cool.
longest friend as well.
What about your top three?
Top 3, Manisha, my best friend from college, Sophie, and my best army friend, William.
Could we broaden that out to 5? If there's 2 more in the bracket, would there be another 2 that come to mind as far as friends go?
Yeah. Fitness friend. Well, I guess new kind of fitness friend would be this girl called Belle as well.
It's actually not Jerry Hopkins from friends.com. My name's Liam. I'm from Nova 100, and I work with your friend Belle.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, you're on the radio right now. I just wanted to make sure you're actually friends with Belle, and by the sound of things, like, you kind of are.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up there somewhat. Cindy, I'm so sorry.
We had to
For some
broaden it out to
reason-
top 5.
I was really hoping you'd say it in the first sort of 2 minutes of the call there, but really had to pull it out of you, Cindy.
For
But
some reason, Cindy, the boys just wouldn't believe that I could make a friend in adulthood.
So, Cindy, for us though, we were wondering, is it like a genuine friendship or is it more of a professional, like work friendship?
It's actually a genuine friendship. Like,
Okay.
I love seeing Belle, whether that be in the workout, in the gym, or outside.
what if she moved to F45? Would you cut ties?
Look, I'd have a deep chat with her, and and we'll go from there.
Do you, Belle was saying she's scared to take the next step. She wants to invite you over to her
never
house,
said
or
that.
you go over to
I
her
never
house.
said
Would it be weird? Would it be weird if Belle was like, "Hey, can I come round and hang out?"
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, we hang out. Why do you find it so hard to believe that I could
She
make
paused.
a friend in
She
adult.
paused.
She's,
answered.
she's seen me in my most vulnerable moment, which is being drunk. So
That is true.
that's
That
not
is true.
something that I often show.
Yes.
Well,
Wow.
Well, you guys sound like two peas in a pod. I'm so happy. Belle's made a friend, fitness friend. Oh, you sound lovely, Cindy. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Yeah, no, pleasure.
All right, see you, Cindy.
And yeah, Belle is an awesome friend.
Oh, see, she's so sweet.
She's
Cindy,
so
you're the best.
sweet. Belle's already looking up that Venetia chick going, going to have to work out some sort of way to cut her out
Were
of
you a
Cindy's
bit
life.
jealous of Venetia?
I can't believe I wasn't in the top 3.
I mean, she sounds like she really loves Venetia. She sounds so cool.
Her oldest friend is 45. I don't know who that is.
Geez, what a feel-good moment. That's what we're all about here at Nova 100, isn't it, Ben and Belle? Feel-good moments. Turns out Belle has a friend called Cindy. It's been a bit of what we thought was a one-sided love affair, but it turns out it's reciprocated.
Shock horror.
well,
like I said,
she-
I have a new friend. And
You
then
weren't-
you guys are like, oh,
It's just there's a
dear.
lot of Cindy chat. Like
Yeah.
as far as the things you talk about in a day, Cindy would come up about 8 times. I
Yeah, but
reckon.
that's because I also usually talk about the gym a lot as well. Like that's,
And you post about it a lot as well.
well,
I
I've
go to the
stopped doing
gym.
that.
Don't
I've-
believe me? I'll post it 9 times in my
No,
story.
I've stopped now. I've stopped.
Does Cindy
because you
film.
guys
Does
gave me
Cindy
crap.
film the stories for you? Do another one. Throw the ropes around a bit.
Babe, that's hot. Let's do it again.
There's actually there was a few promo shots that have been taken for BFT of her and I.
Oh, Belle and Cindy.
Yeah, we're the faces of it.
So you are friends, but you're not in the top 3.
Well, we just found that out, didn't we?
Well,
I
we-
don't see
yeah.
the point. What was the point of that exercise?
I know,
Like,
because we just wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
she wasn't just your. We're doing this for you, Belle, because we didn't want you to feel like you're being used, and it was like a one-sided friendship, and it was purely
what?
just a fitness, because she's your PT.
It was a very one-sided friendship for Liam. I think he's probably scarred himself. Remember when he tried to befriend Daniel Gorringe,
That's
Yeah.
right.
ex-AFL player?
That's right.
see, that's an example
I
of
reached
one
out to
that didn't
Daniel
work.
Gorringe for beer
And
twice.
he cancelled on Liam twice.
See, I
He
told you-
cancelled the first time, and it was kind of funny, and then we got him on, talked
Yeah.
about it on the radio, and he was like, haha, no, let's do it. Let's actually get a beer. And then I was like, yeah, cool. And then he bailed the second time.
But this is the thing.
You can get burnt.
It's
You can get
tough.
burnt. And I thought, hey, I could be friends with that guy. He
Yeah.
sort of grew up around the same sort of area as me, both living in Melbourne. you
I'm
know.
the kind of person where I don't want any more friends. Like for me, one's enough. Like I don't need more friends in my life. But
You have more than one.
I've got one friend.
Okay, so
Feels
where
good to
does
be.
that
Feels good to be in
Am
there.
Am I?
I got one friend. Beefy.
Well played, sir.
Well, I'm more of like a brother to Ben. I'm the godfather of his kids.
What am I to you, Ben? Don't say
Colleague.
colleague. Don't say. That's so rude.
But no,
I-
as an observer, I can imagine if you are an extrovert, because I'm introverted. If you are extroverted and you want friends as an adult, that's a hard
Yeah, it is.
market to
It
break
is.
into.
Maybe you've been inspired by Belle this morning. You're like, wow, that's so brave to be an adult and to go to a gym and be like, hey, Cindy, want to be my friend? Maybe I would like to hear from people this morning that maybe have someone in their life that they think they could be really good friends with, but they haven't had the courage yet to ask for that first coffee or that first beer or whatever
It's
it is.
way worse than asking, if you're single and saying, "Hey, would you like to?"
Yeah,
get a
literally. I
drink?"
think
it's worse.
I
than
agree.
that.
I reckon it's easier to ask someone on a date than someone that you want to be friends with. But maybe you've got a bit of a friend crush. Maybe it's Mike in sales, and you're like, geez, Mike seems funny. Like
So-
I want to get to know Mike.
So
I reckon
it's someone-
we could be pals.
It's someone you want to hang out with more,
Yeah.
but it's purely platonic. There's
Yeah.
There's no physical intimacy. It's just
No,
I
just
want
a
to be
friend.
friends
You just
with
want to
that
be friends.
person.
We've got Christina Aguilera tickets to give away to her only show in Australia. It's happening here in Melbourne. If you want those tickets, 13 24 10. Karen in Croydon, who's this special someone who you want to take things to the next level with?
She's my co-worker, Izzy.
Izzy.
Okay. And
Okay.
how long
Yeah.
have you known Izzy?
Only about 6-7 weeks. We work in homelessness together.
I like and what's so cool about Izzy? Is it just her personality, or is it the way she does her hair?
She's very caring to the client.
Ah.
Big
She's gone
heart.
above and beyond to train me. She's just a lovely soul.
Okay.
And she has a bit of a laugh as well.
Oh, yes, very funny. She's about
Similar-
to get married in February.
Oh, she's
Oh.
okay. And I mean,
Invite?
is there an invite on the
Yeah.
cards or?
I don't know. But I'd love to take her to Christina Aguilera.
Oh, yes. I see. I get it. Yeah, because we do have these Christina tickets. So you're thinking the best way to be like, hey, like, Izzy, like, I know we, like, work together, but, like, I want to be friends with you. Would you like to come to Christina Aguilera with me?
But
you're
I
thinking
the way I see it going, Karen, is it's kind of more like, don't say why. I was on the radio, whatever, won these tickets. Did you want to come with me? So it's more like casual.
I think it's more you want to ask for a copy first. If she does that and it goes well, then you go, here's your reward, Izzy. Because how are you going to know that she's, maybe she's just pretending to be friends with you for a year to go to Christina? You know what I mean? Like,
No.
You gotta just-
You can just tell when somebody's got a beautiful soul, and
I suppose.
you can tell
Yep.
when somebody likes you.
suppose.
So.
You know what, Karen? You can tell when someone's got a beautiful soul. I think you've got one, and we're going to send you along to go see Christina Aguilera.
Oh my gosh! Thank you so much.
Of course.
Oh my gosh.
She is only playing the one night only, Karen. So congratulations. Pre-sale info is now available thanks to the Untitled Group, and always live 17 days of live music only in Victoria.
How good's that? We have to check in after the friend date to see how it goes.
Yeah. Adam in South Yarra, is there someone in your life that you want to take things to the next level with?
Yeah, I recently locked myself out of my apartment, and my neighbour came to my rescue. I'm playing the gay card, and I think he's playing the straight card. So I'm a little bit nervous around asking him out for a beer.
And you just want to be friends with your neighbour, though?
I just want to be friends. He seems like a really nice guy. He was really kind. He was really helpful.
I see. But
that's
then there's that thing of, like, you don't want him to think that it's a date, so you've got to... How do you go about that?
Oh, it's really difficult in the gay community.
Nah,
I
see,
think.
Adam, okay. I'm straight, so but I've had an idea. Adam, what if you say that, like, if you weave into a conversation that you're seeing someone, you don't have to say you have a partner if you don't, because that's just a lie. But if you say I'm seeing someone, then, like, just talk about, like, catching up with him, and then he'll be like, oh, well, he's seeing someone, so he's not asking me on a date. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Good play, Belle. Good play.
Hey, look, Adam, loved you calling up this morning. We just gave away the Christina tickets, but if the friend date goes well, maybe you can take them to go see The Equalizer 3 in cinema August 31st.
Sure.
That's a bit dainty,
It's
though.
also, to be
That's
fair,
dainty.
it's a very straight movie, though, isn't it? If you're like, hey, want to go see The Equalizer 3, they're going to go, oh, yeah, well, that's obviously like a mate thing. You know what I mean?
Purely
You're not
platonic.
taking anyone to a date for that movie.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Matt in Cheltenham, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Hey, there was an equipment fault on the Geelong V line trains yesterday. What colour are the V line trains? Do you know?
Oh, geez, great question.
I must admit, I'd find this pretty tricky myself, Matt.
V-line trains, are they purple or what?
Yeah, he's done it. He's done it.
Yeah,
Very
I'll
good,
take
Matt.
your first answer there, purple.
Bang!
Yeah, bang, Matt.
Matt goes bang.
Have you played the quiz before?
No, not for all. Well, no, I haven't actually, no.
Yeah,
I
right.
was like, you're a new vibe.
Yeah.
I like the vibe.
Yeah.
Anyone who says like bang, I'm like, cool, let's
And
go.
let's go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Thursday.
All right.
Season 3 of The White Lotus has been confirmed with a little teaser being posted online. Can you give us your best White Lotus theme?
Yeah, look, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I have no idea. I don't watch it at all.
Yeah, I also
damn.
haven't
Bugger.
watched it, so that's a tough one. But Matt,
Matt, just-
appreciate you playing.
Just stay there for vibe.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
we'll probably come back to you if someone doesn't get the next question. Okay?
Mary, have you seen The White Lotus?
I haven't. No,
Okay,
I
well, this is going to
haven't.
be a long
No.
one.
Could
Do
be
we
a
just-
tricky one.
do we move on?
Let's see if Ryan and Scoresby have seen The White Lotus. Have you seen it, mate? It's a big show.
Nah, no idea.
All right, let's move back to Matt from Cheltenham. We liked his vibe originally. Matt, hey, if Ben plays a bit of the theme, and then maybe you can replicate it. I know you'll be hearing it for the first time, but should we do that?
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
All right,
Let's go.
this is the theme.
Yeah.
Now you just try and do that back to us, Matty.
It's a pass. It's a pass.
Well
How
done.
good's that?
We're going to need your maths here. Australia's oldest woman turns 111 next week. What year was she born in?
All right, so 111 minus, what are we, 23? So that'd be 19... 12.
He's done it.
Whoa!
Bang!
You show your workings as well. I love it.
Hey, Albo is copping it for buying a banh mi for lunch, which is a bit ridiculous because I know times are tough, but I mean, banh mi is still reasonably
cheap.
priced, I would say. What cuisine is banh mi?
Banh mi. Oh, Vietnamese or something, I'm guessing. I don't know.
Vietnamese, yep.
Vietnamese, yep.
Just a roll. Yeah, Vietnamese roll.
Well, how is this?
You're on a roll, bro. Last question here. Nirvana's album, Nevermind, has been voted the most iconic album cover of all time. I think we already know that. Can you finish these lyrics?
Here we damn now. Oh, I don't know it.
Oh!
Come on. I'm a Nirvana fan too.
Mate, you're in the driver's seat. You're in the driver's seat.
Mate, you can't say I'm a Nirvana fan and not know that song. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
Matt, please call again tomorrow. Please call anytime you want.
Yeah,
wow.
we're going to have to move on to Mary. You're a grunge gal, Mary?
This is right up my alley.
Okay, let's go.
Entertainer.
Yeah, so good, Mary. Congratulations. You've won yourself the 610 quiz. We're going to send you along to the movies. The Equalizer 3. It's in cinemas, August 31. You also get to pick the next song we play.
Okay.
Now, we have said if graduation song doesn't get chosen, I'm going to have to put it down. So that's option number 1.
The handgun is locked and loaded. Would you like this?
What about me? It isn't fair. I've had enough now. Oh, myself, can't you see? I wanna live.
Bit of Shannon Knoll. What about me? The choice is yours, Mary.
Ooh, I'm going to go nosy.
Oh, hey.
You knew it was going to happen.
Yeah, I'm so glad you did. I'm actually going to put away. Liam mentioned the handgun. I put that away.
That's good.
I have got something else in store for graduation song. That's going to happen after, though, we play Shannon Knoll.
Well, there's a little boy waiting at the counter of a corner shop. He's been waiting down there, waiting half the day. They never ever see him from the top.
That is Shannon Knoll.
Yeah, and if you get the chance, watch his explosive outburst at the Ningen show. It's always one of my favourite Knowlesy videos.
In fact, during the song playing, we were also watching the outburst.
I can almost quote it word for word.
And it's long.
Look, here's the thing. So that was the winning song in the 610 quiz. Every single morning we do the 610 quiz, and we always put 2 songs up for you to pick. So the winner of the quiz gets to pick the song. And if a song goes on for too long, i.e. a week, we have to put the song down. And it's now been a week of the graduation song.
Vitamin C. Maybe it's a song that people don't want to hear because it reminds them of leaving primary school.
It's just a bit slow, but if you think about the 610 quiz, right? Yeah, we put 2 songs up against each other and you pick which one, but you could look at it as they're both on death row for a week and you get to save one of them.
This is exactly right. And when you've had 5 opportunities to save something and it's been denied every time, then unfortunately it's going to get killed off.
And normally the dirty work gets left to me. I'm okay with that. I think I've got the chutzpah to do it.
And you have the hood as well.
Yeah. And now normally, I'd say my go-to was the gun, but look, a little barbaric, and for me, a little too quick. It's over a bit too quick for me. So, Belle, are you familiar with the ancient tradition of the samurai?
This is so stupid.
I'd like you to meet my blades, the katana.
It's very sharp. Very, very sharp. Is that your family's inscription on the side there?
Yes,
And what are those sort of ropes hanging off it mean? What do they symbolise?
For every song I've killed.
It's a lot of ropes.
It's a lot of rope. And when the
This is very
blade
dark.
gets quite bloody, it helps with grip.
That's very dark.
Whoa, watch out, Belle.
Duck that, Belle.
You want to see me swinging around a bit?
Yeah, go on. You've been practicing.
This is too
You've obviously been doing that in the shed.
All right, well, if you leave it to me to put it down.
So we talked all night.
Great dishonor upon the vitamin C house.
It's pretty sweet, wasn't it?
That
It
was
pretty
sick.
sweet.
That was sick.
You see what I mean about the blood and the ropes?
Yeah, I think that was my favourite. Yeah, actually. That was like a Tarantino film or something.
A bit of Kill Bill. Hey, if you're a fan of White Lotus, season 3 has been confirmed.
Is this one's going to be in Italy, I think.
Season 2 is in Italy.
That's right.
What are you
Is this
on?
one in Thailand or something?
Yeah, or Japan or something. But they posted a little teaser, online, just with the little saying it's coming.
I have never done White Lotus. At the moment, though, I'm deep in the block. Just deep in it. I'm thick in the weeds of the block.
What's happening this season on the block?
Well,
Are they
they're
fixing
building
houses?
stuff. Well, here's the thing, though.
Is Scotty Cam going, tools down?
Here's the thing. They're doing
Is there some drama?
No, there is some drama. And I'll tell you what the drama is. They're doing, and I agree with it. They're doing 50s houses, right?
Yeah.
The theme is 50s.
Yeah.
And they're these old 50s houses.
Yeah.
But they essentially knock the entire house down and put an extension on it. And it's not even a 50s house anymore. So, why are you branding it as 50s if it isn't even a 50s house?
Is it just the front facade?
Essentially, it's just the facade. But the facades change as well. Like they're all, you'd hate it, Bill. They're all super modern.
Oh,
Yeah.
yuck. Nah, give me that 50s house anytime.
Yeah.
Guys, I've just had a look. Thailand. So there you go.
There you
Season
go.
3, Thailand. You're right. Season 2 was Italy, and the first season was in Hawaii.
Is White Lotus
Binge, yep.
Binge. There you go.
Yep,
Right.
yep.
Binge is like honestly the best. Like Binge has the best shows.
Yes, it does.
What?
Just going through my sponsored. Who sponsors us? Stan, also great.
Yes. Stan.
Foxtel,
Yes.
fantastic.
Bloody love all
Yes.
those guys.
Guys, we
Don't
can't
have anything
pretend.
with
We can't
Netflix, so
pretend
they're
that
okay.
everyone sponsors us. if you put your name on the show, I'll say that you have the best shows.
Yes.
I don't know much about streaming services, but I know What If do a bloody good holiday booking. I will say that.
It was nice yesterday. I gave my mum a buzz just for a bit of a chat, bit of a check-in,
Oh, nice, Ben.
as I do every year.
The annual call? Is this the right number? Have you changed it?
How often are you calling your mum?
I think I've said this before. Every week I'd speak to my mum.
Yep.
And I know that might seem like a bit over the top, but we, interstate.
We know you're a mummy's boy. It's
Yeah.
very
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
I
Just a
must
quick
admit-
check-in. How you doing? How's the family?
I must admit,
You know?
as I get older, and especially now that I've had a kid, you do get this whole new appreciation for your parents. And so I do find myself wanting to call my mum more.
Ben is going to bump it up to 2 calls a year, and Marie's ecstatic. She's very excited about the whole thing because that's the thing. Obviously, new baby in the family.
Yep.
Your parents wouldn't have met their grandbaby.
Not yet. No, they're due to come over. So the way we did it was because obviously we're interstate from our family. So my wife Sam, her parents came over first. They're over at the moment. They're going to be over for a week, 2 weeks.
Is it a rock paper scissors type thing? Between
Well,
the
I
grandparents?
think because Sam, as the wife, I think her mum
mum.
is going to
It
be able to
makes
help out
sense.
more. It makes more sense. So,
She was the one that gave birth, so
Yep.
that's fair.
So they come over first, and then when they leave, my mum and dad will come over.
With a small
Dad's been working on the caravan real hard. He's trying to get the caravan ready so he can just drive over with that.
What, are they going to sleep in the caravan? They don't
Yeah.
sleep in the house.
Well, I have a room there for them, but mum and dad being mum and dad, I reckon they'll sleep in the caravan.
They don't trust it. They like to be on the move. They only trust bedrooms with wheels on the bottom of it. I'm hoping there'll be a small intermission there as well. In between the grandparents coming, where the godfather can come in and just have his time to
Because Godfather does trump grandparents.
It,
Yep.
it would actually be a flex as well if I met them before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I was checking with mum, having a check-in, and she was asking about Freddie, how's he going? And she was saying, I've been missing you lots lately because of the interstate stuff, and that was nice. And she said, so what I've been doing, because I've been missing you to find out about what you've been up to and how Freddie's been going, is I've been listening to the podcast, which is so nice because I was
That's
like, oh my
sweet.
God, I didn't realise you even knew how to do that, Mum. because she's like they live out in the country. They live in the middle of nowhere, bad reception.
They don't normally listen to
the
show or
podcast.
anything?
No. So they get the radio show, but I think she misses bits. So for her, she's like podcast, lock in. And you get like an hour of the show.
Off-air podcaster, because we do that special episode after we finish the show. We spend 10 or 15 minutes talking all things behind the scenes.
Well, so the thing is, I don't know what she's listening to because she's having a little bit of trouble. I said, I didn't even realise you knew how to do that, Mum. And she said, well, yeah, there was a hiccup. And I said, well, what happened? And she said, I didn't realise after about a week of listening, I then realised I was listening to episodes from August 2021.
Oh,
so she was 2 years out.
What's been happening?
Wait,
geez, this bloody COVID thing's getting me down. She's like, oh, yeah, I mean, we're over that, aren't we? Oh, why are we all still wearing masks? I just want to go to a restaurant. Yeah, that's where we would have been in 2021. Belle doesn't talk much, does she? She, got her name on it all. I remember that when I went away with my dad earlier this year. We went on a trip together over to the UK. It's where he's from. We went back, and Mum told him to download some of the podcasts because my mum listens to all of our podcasts, but Dad doesn't. And so he got his iPad and he was like sort of showing me I've downloaded your shows, and he downloaded all the Triple J stuff. So I was like, okay, we left there in 2019.
I'm seeing a trend from our parents. They're just listening to the ones that Belle's not on.
Yeah, I kind of liked the old gear. I like the back in the you're a bit looser back then,
This is a good time to mention, if you do want to check out the podcast, just search Ben, Liam and Belle wherever you get your podcast from, and if you scroll back far enough, Belle won't be on there.
We're
okay, but
we're having a bit of fun
I
here.
was behind the scenes, and everything you listened to, I made happen. So,
That's true. That is true.
Albo is in a bit of hot water. I don't know why, though. I mean, I really can't see the problem with this. He stepped out yesterday. I saw this on his Instagram. Just for a little banh mi, as we all do from time to time. A Vietnamese roll. Crispy pork, thanks. Hold the chili. And people are saying, out of touch. Because I would say having a Vietnamese roll for lunch is pretty in touch. Like, I mean, they're like, what are they, like $5 to $10? Like,
I'm probably the first person to want to laugh at a politician.
Yeah.
But I definitely don't think buying a banh mi for, and obviously the price varies. I know you can get them for real cheap, like $7.50, and then you go to somewhere that's a little bit fancy.
If you go to an honest place,
yep.
And you got to wait at the counter for like 7 minutes before someone actually comes out.
Yep.
And they're honest and they're like a family business that have been there for years. They're not going to rip you off.
Yeah, I reckon it can vary from $7.50 up to maybe $13.
Yeah, and you can't do anything these days. Like the comments on it, people like, what would make it even better? Addressing the cost of living crisis. And obviously it's tough times, but it's not like he's like doing a burnout in a Ferrari or something. It's just like, guy's just getting himself a Vietnamese roll.
The part of it that I do find funny though is the fact that he got a banh mi and then he took a photo and then put it on social was like trying to show that he's a real person. Mate, you're an alien. Like, you're a politician. You're not a real person. You know what I mean?
So the photos that he posted, like the first photo is him like waiting in line, which he's like, take a photo of me waiting in line.
I'm in line.
And then I've got my banh mi. Like that side of it, I'm like,
I don't take any offense to that.
If someone
he's
walked
obviously
past him and took the photo on their phone and posted
That's
it.
totally fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But this
Look,
is
I
like
would rather
he's had one of his aides come with him to the banh mi shop, and then he's stood in the line and gone, take a
Ben
photo.
and Belle, I would rather have a photo of the Prime Minister holding a banh mi than him just like in a suit or something holding
Yeah,
it.
if
Do you know
he
what I
was
mean?
like
At his
at a
desk.
restaurant
Do you know what I mean?
for lunch,
That's it.
Yeah.
I get it. It's a photo op.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to say, I like Vietnamese rolls like the rest of you. But I love Vietnamese rolls, so I kind of get where it's coming from.
I do think it's rich that he's being attacked for
it is
the
a
cost
bit like,
of living,
okay, like
which is out of control.
Yes,
but he should be able to go and get a banh mi.
And look, maybe it is a bit of luxury. I mean, everyone's trying to do the right thing at the moment and just make lunch at home, just keep costs down any way they can. That's why we thought this morning, let's just do a bit of a Banh Mi Blitz.
Whoa.
Just if you call up 13 24 10, we will pay for your banh mi, and you can even get extra pork.
Extra pork blows it
sides?
out.
No, I don't think it is a cost of living crisis, Belle. So I don't think we can promise springies.
No sides, but I will promise a can of drink of your choice.
Well, I'd rather
only
swap
if there's
that
a good
spring rolls.
deal.
Yep,
there's a good deal.
So if you want free banh mi this morning, the Prime Minister's getting banh mi, so you might as well get free banh mi. 13 24 10. Nova's going to foot the bill. Give us a buzz. We're going to give away as many Banh Mi as we can.
Ba 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 me. Ba 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 me. Get a free Banh Mi. Banh Mi on me. And Ben and Belle to school us on 30, 24, 10-year Banh Mi class.
Yep, that's right. Here at Nova, we are going to foot the bill for your Banh Mi today so you can eat like the Prime Minister does.
Gee whiz, the auto-tune was working overtime on that one.
That was such an easy song to get right.
Well,
and
we didn't have a lot of time. This is a spare of the moment idea. Erica joins us now in Taylor's Hill. What would you like for lunch?
I would love a banh mi. I've never had one.
What?
You've never had one?
Are you kidding me?
Erica, how old are you?
I'm 46.
Oh, Erica, you've never had that crispy, flaky white bread with the weird sort of pate that they put on it.
You get a little bit of cucumber in
just
there,
nice and fresh.
coriander, chili if you want it, and then you get the crispy pork. You could go combination if you want.
I think the nicest part is how the bread, like with the, is it soy? I don't know what the sauce is they put in it, but it gets a bit soggy.
Yeah,
Erica.
Okay, Erica, so you're in Taylor's Hill. You can get a free banh mi from Viet Roll Caroline Springs. We'll shout you that.
Oh,
We might.
you guys.
Oh, sorry, a bit of a bad phone line, Erica. What did you say?
I said you guys.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She's drowning in banh mi.
I'm sorry, Erica.
She's drooling thinking about that bread.
The reason I asked for clarification was I thought she was complimenting us. So I was like, what did you say?
Yeah, no, I think
Please
she
tell
was.
us. Tell us. Please. David joins us now. You'd like a banh mi for lunch?
Yes, please. I'd love a banh mi.
You ever been to the Fresh Chili Deli in St Albans before?
Oh, I've been there once or twice.
I bet you have.
Bit of a local, bit of a regular. All right. Well, you tell them bake the usual. Maddie in Melton. G'day. You'd like a banh mi for lunch?
Yes, please.
You're not concerned people think you're a little out of touch?
No, it's my birthday.
It's your birthday.
Oh. You know what? We'll chuck in 2 springies for you.
Whoa.
Nah, now, and I'm not going to do that for everyone. And you can, that's it. We're only doing one birthday because then everyone's going to start saying it's their birthday.
All right, Maddie, the banh mi and the spring rolls are on us because it's your birthday. Mark in Carrum Downs. Good morning, mate. Are you hungry for some banh mi?
I'd love one, thanks, guys.
Oh, yeah. Well, why don't we send you to that bakery?
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah.
The local in Carrum Downs. I think I've, because I live down that way, I think I've driven past
You ever
that.
had a banh mi there?
No, I haven't
Oh,
yet. I
Bill.
want to.
And Mark, have you been there?
Yeah, it's right next to the Kmart.
Oh, there you
is
go.
it?
There you go.
Mark, we're not going to put in
Okay, I was
spring
thinking a
rolls,
different one.
but I will chuck in a can of soft drink. What's your go-to soft drink?
Probably Sprite.
Yeah, nice
Yeah.
one, mate.
That's a
Better
curveball.
Enjoy your Sprite there, buddy. Evie in Werribee. You been to the Hot Bread Kitchen before?
Yep, I'm going again, yeah.
Oh, yes, you are. A banh mi on us. Emily and Bentley, the little banh mi house. Bentley, you've been, surely.
Yes, I love it there.
Oh, yep, you're a bit of a local, bit of a regular.
Local, yep, walk down all the time.
Yeah, and what's your order?
Just a classic with chicken.
Oh, you can't go wrong.
Okay. At times a little tough at the moment, Emily. You're kind of struggling to make
Oh,
ends meet.
struggling. Live
Yeah.
at home.
Yeah.
Yep.
And are you sitting at home just kind of eating
Yeah,
loaves
eating
of white
whatever
bread?
mum and dad buy.
Yeah.
And you're just
bread and
wishing
butter.
Yeah.
bread and butter for dinner.
You're like
four
finding
nights.
like crackers under the fridge and being like, this damn Prime Minister
Yeah, this is the
flaunting his juicy, pork rolls around me. Well,
What a luxury.
What a luxury it is, and you're going to be living lux today. You are going to be eating banh mi.
Hell yeah, thank you.
No worries at all.
Ba 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 me. Ba 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 me. We hope you enjoy your banh mi. It's a luxury. You're gonna eat like the PM today with a banh mi.
Outro probably wasn't necessary.
Overcooked the banh mi.
Yeah.
Hey, this morning, been pretty busy. 34 minutes into the show, we've gotten to lots of stuff.
Yeah,
We haven't even
killing
had,
songs
killing
and
songs.
such.
Haven't even had time to tell you about the amazing prizes we have to give away. So we have a double pass to give away to the weekend. And a double pass to give away to Christina Aguilera.
She's only doing one show in Melbourne. She hasn't been here in like 17 years or something. So they're the hottest tickets in town. My fiance Sarah asked last night if we'd be getting Christina tickets, and I said yes pretty quick.
Why did you say that?
I don't know. I thought I'd be able to work it out later down the track, but
right.
Yeah, I don't know. Do you think were you under the impression that we'd be able to maybe?
I was not.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you just flagging that out loud so that if some do come up,
I've
you get
already
first dibs?
I've already told her to just call me the
Don't
Candyman.
do that. You do
well, I'm
that
a
all
one-stop
the
shop,
time.
Belle. I make the panties drop.
Yuck.
I'm sorry
you
to say
always
it.
do that. You always go, oh, well, I promised my mate these tickets. And I'm like, well, don't.
I'm the sweet sugar candy man. I gotta, when people ask for candy, I deliver. We're having a sleepover at Nova. Ben, myself, and Belle. We realised we're friends as adults, never got to be friends as kids, so we never had those fun times, And we're doing this with Foxtel. It's like a one-stop shop. Your favourite Foxtel originals, live sport, and streaming apps, all in one place. Visit foxtel.com.au. If you'd like to come, we're doing this next Thursday. You can head to novafm.com.au.
Everyone gets free Foxtel.
Nope. No, they don't.
Well,
they do for the night.
For the night.
For the night,
They
they
get
do.
free Foxtel asterisks for the night.
Do you remember how? Because I'll be honest, I was the kid with Foxtel. There was always the kid with Foxtel, and it was cool when you went to the house because you could just watch all the shows.
Oh, yeah, we had Foxtel. We had Foxtel IQ when it came out. Oh, so good. Recording.
I think we, yesterday we were talking snacks and that sort of stuff. We said we're going to do a bit of wrestling on the night. We probably should pick the entertainment. Now, we did call our mums earlier in the week for permission for the sleepover. They all said yes. I did get the big okay from your mum, Marie, Ben, on the one condition that we didn't watch any rude movies.
Yes.
So I think we just go for a family-friendly movie. I'm thinking Shark Tale. Because remember, Finding Nemo is like the main fish movie from the early 2000s, and that was Pixar.
Yes.
And then the next year, DreamWorks did Shark Tale, which is essentially
They got on the fish bandwagon.
It's Finding Nemo, but it's like more American. It's like De Niro, Will Smith, Jack Black. They're obviously like nautical themed movies are the rage with kids at the moment, so we're going to do that.
And I rated Shark Tale.
Shark Tale
was good.
Great cast.
Yeah.
Like you try convincing Angelina Jolie to be an animated fish. Like they obviously, it was obviously a big budget.
What I would say though is, with our sleepover at Nova next week, I just don't think Shark Tale is naughty enough. Like, it's going to be a naughty movie.
We can't get allowed to.
It's got to have a bit of edge to it. If you Liam,
there's
like,
one.
If you could watch any movie, Liam, like
There's one movie I stayed up late one time and watched without my parents knowing I watched.
Yeah.
I did find it quite funny, but it is very rude. It's a film called Dodgeball.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
There's this guy, Patches
Iconic.
O'Houlihan, and he
Yeah,
drinks
I've
his
seen
own
it.
urine.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Because it's
Everyone's
sterile and he
seen
likes the taste. Well, I just don't want my parents knowing I've seen it because there is some pointed language in it.
It's a very good movie. The Ben Stiller in it, outstanding.
Oh, very
I'm white.
very-
WHAT. E.
Yeah, nah. See, I see your dodgeball and I raise you Mean Girls.
Glen Coco? Fall for you, Glen Coco. You go, Glen Coco.
It's like it's pretty rude though, right? Isn't it? Like,
Yeah,
isn't
that
it?
the point?
Is it M?
I think it's M. I don't think it's MA.
I think you are both a little bit too goody two shoes. I think.
But Ben, we said we weren't going to watch any
because I'm
rude
the one
movies
that's like,
on the
let's do a
sleepover.
sparkler bomb. I'm the one that's like, I'm going to bring a little flask with a bit of alcohol
This
in
is
it.
why my parents don't like me having sleepovers because, like, you're going to get one of us burnt.
I
one
think
day.
if you're going to watch a naughty movie at a sleepover, you've got to go to one of the classics. Why don't we watch American Pie?
Oh, and this one time at band camp?
No, that's too far.
Very
That's too
rude.
far.
That's MA 15 plus. I'm going to be in big trouble if I watch that one. And I know what she does with the flute because a guy at school told me.
Yeah, I think that's like,
Mhm.
nah. That's too far. That like hits you straight in the face from scene
got it.
one.
I'm feeling nervous about it.
Yeah, I think I got
No,
it.
it's too awkward to watch that together.
Is there boobs in it?
A lot of boobs. A lot of boobs.
I think I want to watch American Pie.
Unless anyone else has a better suggestion of a naughty movie to watch.
13 24 10. What movie should we watch at the sleepover? I thought Shark Tale would be good, but the guy said that'd be lame.
That's like a PG, might even be G. I bet it's
G.
G
It's G.
animated
yeah,
movie.
but it's still fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel a bit uncomfortable when the movies are a bit rude. I know my mum doesn't really like me watching that stuff.
Well, I've suggested American Pie.
Yeah,
I think that's the
way
perfect,
too far on
that's
the
the
other
perfect
side. No.
level of
No, it's
naughty
not.
movie.
No, it's not. It's softcore.
It's not softcore.
Yeah.
It is.
I don't even know what that word means. Sean, in Churnside Park, what movie do you think we should watch at the sleepover?
Oh, it's got to be Con Air with Prime Nicholas.
Con Air, yeah.
Put the bunny back in the box.
Con Air
What's Con
gave
Air?
me nightmares.
Con Air. So basically, right, they're all convicts, and
And
they're
they
in
need
a
to
plane.
and they need to transport them.
But what happens if the plane goes down, or if the plane's overthrown by the convicts?
So
and
the-
what if Nicolas Cage has long hair?
And he's also a convict, but he's like a good guy.
But he's just trying to get back to his family.
Yeah.
That sounds terrible.
It's
And there's
actually
one guy
really
who's like
good.
in a cage because he's such a bad convict that he will
Yep.
eat. He literally
He's a
will
cannibal.
eat you.
He's
He
a
will
cannibal.
eat you. Yeah.
And there's a super, I won't spoil it, super duper. The ending unnerves me to this day. Do you remember the ending?
Oh, yeah.
Ending's so weird.
Oh, great
Doesn't
suggestion,
sound
Sean.
naughty.
Good
It
suggestion.
doesn't
It's
sound
good,
very
good
naughty.
action, though. You know, we'll get everyone going. Nathan in Pakenham, what do you think we should watch at the sleepover at Nova?
Can't go past Superbad.
Oh,
Come on, guys.
yeah.
McLovin.
Yeah,
McLovin,
yeah. Good one.
McLovin? McLovin? What kind of a stupid name is that, Fogel? What are you trying to be, an Irish R&B singer?
That's like one of the all-time greats.
So good. It is pretty rude,
The
though.
vodka with the golden, what is it, with the golden flakes
Golden
in
flakes in it.
Holly in Morning Alec, what do you reckon we should be watching at the sleepover?
I reckon there's something about Mary.
Oh.
I don't know how to say it, but I think the part where she does her hair and the zip. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I think that's definitely a good movie to watch.
Yeah, I can see that's the naughty part of it. Yeah.
We got a bleeder!
Yeah. I was blown away when I first watched that, and you see it, like when they actually show it, and you're like, oh.
And that's why it's so rude. And that's why maybe we'll just have to fast forward that bit.
Let's just do one more suggestion for the naughty movie we're going to watch at the sleepover at Nova next Thursday that you can register to come along to. Peter joins us now. Good morning, Peter. What's the naughty movie we should watch?
Well, not necessarily a movie, but I reckon it trumps all of them. The best of Big Brother, Uncut.
I'm certainly not allowed to watch that because I'm pretty sure there's shower cam footage in the up late version. I've heard people talk about it.
Wait, Peter, is that on YouTube?
I'm pretty sure it was a box set back in the day.
It was a box set?
Of course it was.
Wow.
Holy tomorrow.
I'm not even surprised.
I think that's a great suggestion.
You'd get that from Video Easy, like in the naughty
Yeah,
section.
yeah.
You're like, whoa.
Big Brother Uncut.
Just goes
Big
straight to
Brother
the
box
point.
set.
Uncut. I wonder if Fitzy's on it.
Great suggestions. Make sure if you want to come along to the sleepover at Nova next Thursday, make sure you register novafm.com.au. We'd love for you to be there.
13 24 10. What movie did you watch too young? We were just talking about what movie we're going to watch at our sleepover that we're holding here at Nova next Thursday night. And we were tossing around some naughty movies and we said, you wanted to watch Dodgeball, Liam. I said Mean Girls. Ben, you said American Pie.
Arguably, American Pie, the only naughty movie out of the bunch.
Now, we're all kind of playing in the rude movie zone here for our sleepover. But I remember I went to a sleepover. I had a sleepover at our house, actually, when I was about 11. I just finished year 6. And we watched a movie that has scarred me for life because I would say that I watched it way too young. I watched, at 11 years old, Saw for the first time.
Yeah.
Which one?
The
The arm
first
twister?
one. The first one.
Is that the one
OG.
with the needles?
No, that's 2.
Is
One's
it?
the
No, I
one's
think
the
it's
needles
Oh,
is
it's
2.
one. Does he cut
No,
his
the
leg
one
off?
has the
Yes,
helmet in
cut
it.
the leg off is number 1.
Yeah, and like the
Good
helmet.
twist at the end, though.
Yeah. So we had a sleepover. My older brother was there, and he made us watch it. And
How old were you?
I was 11.
Whoa.
So
And he
funny,
was
like older brother, such a thing's like, you guys are nerds, as if you're scared of this.
He,
like, he's like
he
14.
was like, guys, I've got a great film,
Yeah.
and then made us sit and watch it. And I was sitting there. I didn't sleep that night.
I've got 2 movies that I watched when I was too young, and I'll say I'm a scaredy cat. Like I'm really bad with scary movies. I'm horrible with scary. I can't do it.
Really?
And I especially can't do paranormal. Like I can't do haunted things. Like if something's possessed, like that Nun movie, I've never seen it.
You're not
but the
going to see
cover-
The Nun 2 in
Absolutely.
cinemas in November?
Absolutely
You
not.
didn't see Paranormal Activity?
That was one of the movies that I saw too young, and I was about 18 when I saw it. And I was
gonna
like,
say,
I'm too young.
I'm doing the math. I'm like, I reckon I went to see the first
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity,
Yeah.
and I was like at least in year 11.
I saw it in the cinema, and I was humbled amongst my friends. I was like, I can't do this. Is horrible. I was looking away at certain
So
parts.
you left the cinema?
I didn't leave the cinema. I stayed till the end, but I couldn't watch it. Like I was like, I couldn't do it.
It's like nudging each other. I think Ben's crying.
Let me clarify, Ben.
Yeah.
So the movie you watched too young was
Paranormal
Activity
Activity.
at 18 years
Yes.
old. That
Yes.
doesn't count.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was too young.
I
I
reckon
couldn't handle it.
more on the Saw territory. There's a movie called Hostel. Can't even really remember what
haven't seen
happens, but I remember that if anyone who's seen it, you would remember there's an Achilles tendon scene at the end.
I mean, it
and
sounds
it's
gross.
like it's so raw.
Um,
it's like they do something to the Achilles tendon
Yeah,
to
no,
stop
I can
them
put
from
two and
I
two
get
together,
it,
Liam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
It's like-
that's in a similar vein to the second movie that I watched too young. I was actually young for this one. I think I was probably 11 or 12. And even though it's a comedy, it still scared me. Scary Movie, which is a spoof of scary movies, but I actually found it quite scary. The scene where the girl's running around and she breaks her leg, and then you see the bone.
yeah.
I couldn't do that.
But
It's
that's
a bit
because
graphic.
that's very in your face, that movie, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's purposely too graphic
Yeah.
that, yes, as a kid, you wouldn't understand. 13, 24, 10, what movie did you watch too young? Ours are all kind of gory.
Mm.
But if there was a movie that you watched and you look back and go, yeah, it stuck with me, probably shouldn't have watched it at that age,
Mhm.
give us a buzz. Sienna in Narre Warren, what movie did you watch way too young?
I watched Human Centipede at about 12.
Where were your parents? Come on.
Although outside, they actually made a comment about what the was I watching.
Oh.
Sorry, swearing.
That's okay. There was a little swear. I think when you grew up watching that, of course, you have a bit of a potty mouth.
Yeah, that's it. It's clearly affected the rest of your life, Sienna.
Sam in Glen Iris, good morning. What did you watch way too young?
I was 6, and our first theatre movie was Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Whoa! 6 is young.
Is Blade like an action movie?
Slaughtering vampires.
He's a vampire hunter.
What? Hey, Sam, how did that come about?
I don't know. I thought that was a massive thing. Like, it was an action movie, really fun,
Mm.
vampires.
Mm.
I think the first scene's like a nightclub where blood
Yes.
rains from the ceiling and
Yeah.
everyone gets killed.
And then, so
I
what
think
happens is
that was-
because it's essentially like a vampire orgy, and the blood rains from the ceiling in this nightclub, and they all start eating each other. It's pretty hectic.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, when you're a parent and you're like, all right, first
Yeah.
movie to see in the cinema, and there's Finding Nemo out, and you go,
Yeah.
Blade.
That sounds to me like Dad was like, nah, Blade's good.
Yeah, let's go see Blade. Sam, Belle actually came dressed as Blade to work yesterday. She does quite often. Yeah.
No, Sam, I have one coat that the boys say, and I haven't seen the film, but apparently it looks like Blade.
Yeah.
It's a trench coat.
Long
It's
leather
it's
trench
a brown
coat. Yeah.
Ooh.
Zach in South Yarra, good morning. What movie did you watch too young?
I watched Romper Stomper when I was about
Oh my
11 years
God.
old at a friend's sleepover.
Who's putting that on? Like, that's a heavy movie.
It's so crazy because when we talk about like movies you were too young to watch, I just immediately think horror. But then there's so many other movies
that's
that
just
are
like
more
wrong. It's like,
inappropriate.
That's like real world horror.
Yeah.
Zach, was that like, did you know what you guys were doing, or was it a mistake?
Well, I had a sleepover at a friend's place, and he was like, "Oh, my parents rented this movie. This is in the mid-90s, mind you."
Yeah.
So then we're like, "Oh, I think they went out or something. Like, let's watch this." And we put it on and watched the whole thing, and we're just like, like jaws to the floor, just
Yeah.
going, what is going on in this?
Hey Zach, clearly, you had them when you were younger. You love sleepovers. Have you registered for the sleepover at Nova?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, dude, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
NovaFM.com.au. You should register.
I could bring Romper Stomper, I guess.
I don't know. That seems pretty rude, man.
I mean, I haven't seen it. I'm just reading what it's about now.
Yeah, it's
I don't know. It
it's
doesn't
definitely
really...
adult content.
It's you got to be old enough to process this is wrong.
Zach, you go register, okay?
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, see you, mate. He's not going to register.
No, I don't think he's super keen.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.